This video will contain spoilers. Mickey 17, universally positive ratings. I watched it in cinema with Bin Man, Dylan, and Ginger. Robert Pattinson, the girl from Blink Twice, Stephen Yeun, Toni Collette, Mark Ruffalo. I can imagine that Mark Ruffalo's character. I mean, I don't know about. I forgot to mention it was directed by. I'm gonna have to look at it before I even attempt to pronounce it. Bong Joon-ho. I don't know if he intended it this way, but I think most of the actors who read the script and auditioned and all felt that Mark Ruffalo's character is basically just, it's a metaphor for Trump. Same way that Homelander is supposed to be a metaphor for Trump. And moving past the politics, I think Mark Ruffalo's character is really funny. I think he does a good job of being this complete idiot. Um, I feel like people sort of underestimate Mark Ruffalo because he replaced Ed Norton as the Hulk, and one, when you're doing something like the MCU, there's not really a lot of opportunities to show off your acting skills, and two, the fact that he replaced Ed fucking Norton as the Hulk, but when you actually watch him in something that isn't Marvel, you see that he is actually a pretty good actor. Anyway, um, I do get that because obviously it's a Bong Joon Ho movie. The entire thing is just a critique of capitalism, and I guess with the whole thing of the humans landing in Niflheim and killing off the native species, I guess you could see that as a metaphor for like colonization or something like that. Even though I hate critiques of capitalism because it's stupid, the critique, like the best system that we have, or no, sorry, let me rephrase that. I think that I don't know what it's like in South Korea. I can only speak for the West, really. But the only systems that we have are capitalism and communism. No one has invented a third system. So until then, we either have to stick with capitalism or move over to communism. Communism is so much worse. So, despite all the flaws of capitalism, it's the best system that we have. And I'm tired of, like, if you want to critique it, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with critiquing it. But the fact that it's critiqued so often that it always seems like the people that do critique it seem like they're saying communism is better. It just fucking isn't. But that's enough about the politics. Despite that, I still do really enjoy the film. Like I can look past the politics. Um, Robert Pattinson was really funny. It was a bit weird seeing him in this because I feel like I don't think I've ever seen him in a comedy before. I've only ever seen him in The Lighthouse, The Batman, and Good Time. I think he does a really good job. Although I find it a bit weird that Mickey 18 has a different voice from Mickey 17. I get that they do explain that some parts of the personality are different, but personality doesn't determine voice. Also, even though I don't like Jackass, I do really want to see Robert Pattinson do a Steve-O biopic. I do, even though the whole point of this was just, you know, McCloneism bad, I like the way that they decided to make the creepers a good species. Instead of it just being, oh, these guys are evil, these guys are also evil. I feel like if it were directed by anyone else, it would have been done that way, and the message that they were trying to get across wouldn't have been as fully fleshed out as it is in this. I had another point I was going to lead into with that, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I remember now. The fact that the aliens are called fucking creepers. I get that the film is based on a book. I haven't read the book. I assume in the book they're also called creepers. Let me see when the book was made. Literally 3 fucking years ago. I didn't expect it to be that new, but I did have a feeling it came out sometime after 2009. Why the fuck did you name the aliens in this after something from Minecraft? I don't get the whole thing with Mickey and what's that girl's name? Nasha or something like that. Nasha. Like they said that, they're going to ban any form of sexual contact. Like I think even kissing was banned. That's how strict that ban was. But they're doing shit like that in public. Like everyone can see it happen, and no one's doing anything about that. So I don't get it. And also the fact that like I feel like the way that Nasha quickly fell for Mickey is a bit stupid. Like in the terms of Mickey, Mickey is a fucking loser. Let's be honest. At the start of the film, like it makes sense for him to just fall in love like that, but it doesn't make sense for her to fall in love like that because she isn't stupid. Um, I think I had another point to say about her, but I don't remember what it is. It's Ventura When Nature Calls. Mixed ratings. I watched it on Prime with Bin Man. Before I actually get to the cast, I want to say that we watched this last night because it was leaving Prime, and it was 26 hours at the time. It's probably like 15 now. I don't know. I can't bother doing the maths on it. But the point is, we watched the first one with Dylan, and Dylan did want to watch the second one because he found the first one as funny as we found it. But then, excuse my stomach, we noticed that it was leaving Prime pretty soon. They didn't give a date for it, and we assume that whenever they don't give a date, but it says that it's leaving in 30 days, it means it's at least 15 days left. So we thought that's fine. We can watch all this other shit that we were planning on watching and then get around to that. And when I got to like 5 days left, we said to Dylan, "Hey, this is leaving. We need to watch this." And he's like, "Oh, I can't be bothered right now, or I'm busy, or something like that." Thought, okay, that's fine. But just it's 5 days. It needs to happen soon. And I think we asked him a couple days later, and he was like, "Nah, still can't be bothered, or I'm busy, or whatever." And then it got the last night, and we were like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna watch it without him." Like, if he's just been busy the entire time, then that's not on him. That's fine, but we still need to watch it anyway. If it's just because he's lazy, then it is his fault, and he can go fuck himself. We put it on, and within 20 minutes, he rejoined the party, and we were like, "By the way, the film leaves in 20 hours. We're watching it now." He's like, "You fucking cunts," and immediately left. But anyway, Jim Carrey, and he's probably the only person in this that I recognize. Yeah. I was told that this was funnier than the first film, but I disagree. And like there are, I would say this film has two of the funniest moments, like number two and number one of the funniest moments out of these films. But I think overall, the first film is a lot funnier than this. And the whole detective thing, like I guess it's not really the point. That's just a device to carry the plot forward, if you know what I mean. But I still found the detective shit entertaining in the first film. In this, it was like whatever. Felt more like he stumbled on the things than anything else. But those two funny things were when he climbs out of the rhino's ass, and also when he goes to fight some guy, and it's a spear fight. The guy throws the spear into his leg, and then he goes to, he's like, "Hey, throw me a spear." The guy throws a spear, and it lands on his other leg, and he's doing the thing you probably, even if you haven't seen the film, you probably have seen it because it's been referenced in like Helldivers and the Henry Stickmin games. Like, I think those are the funniest things that happen out of these two films, but I think the while the rest of the film is really funny, it's just the first film is so much better. And also, it feels like he's more alone in this. I get that, like, the whole thing is that basically everyone that was involved in the process of hiring him were corrupt. Then you have one tribe who most of them don't like him. Then you have another tribe that most of them don't like him. So it feels like he's on his own in this, and it feels like if he had a partner of some sort, which technically he does, but it doesn't really feel like it. But if he had someone like Courtney Cox in the first film, it could have they could have used that to elevate the humor, if you know what I mean. But it still is a great film.